Hi, welcome back to the channel. Ta-da! Surprise! We're going to be making 6 lovely Christmas baubles or Christmas ornaments or holiday ornaments, whatever you like to call them. These are... So I've got 5 different what I would call snowflake designs. I think that's kind of a snowflake design, not 100% sure on this one. Probably more of a wreath design. And this one's a Christmas tree. This is the easiest one to show you the moulds on. So you can see the tree and the outer ring are sunken or indented, and these frosty white bits are raised up. So what I'm going to try to do is do I think there's a hair there, yep. Beard hair, wonderful. Is to do this, the background on all of them, so the indented part in a different colour, which is going to be this lovely glitter gold by Pearls, Powders and Pigments, pppigments.com. I've had this for years, so I don't know if that's still a business that's going. I hope you are, because this is a great product. This is glitter gold, so it's a glittery gold mica powder. So we're going to do the indents in that, and then I'm going to come back when that's set, and I'm thinking just like a snowy white colour on the background to keep it simple. And then when we demould, we're going to have the gold Christmas tree and circle on the outside, or snowflake, and then the rest of it will all be in white. Yeah, and the gold will sit on top of the white, if that makes any sense at all. You'll have to watch the video and find out if it didn't make any sense. So I'm using the, what would you call it, the runniest, the thinnest, the most freely moving resin that I have, which is from it's the resin that I first started my resin journey with, and it's always been my go-to. It's from swindoncompositesupplies.co.uk, which is a company here in the UK. I buy it via eBay. I have the quick cure, just because I'm impatient and I want stuff to cure as quickly as possible. So yeah, let's get started. I've got some resin mixed up, so I'm just going to grab that and then we'll add the mica powder and start pouring. Okay, so I've got my resin here. This is 75 grams. I think this is going to be way too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough, because it's going to be very difficult to colour match with the amount of mica powder, because I don't measure, I just pour it in. So, ooh, so glittery. Eee. I'm literally just going to pour. Now, I want them to be quite glittery, so I've gone quite heavy on it there. You can see. Such a beautiful gold colour. Lovely. So you can see this is super runny resin, which is exactly what I want, because I want it to move itself around, do its own thing. So let's start pouring. I'm going to need to do some jiggery pokery. Cocktail stick, I'm just gonna start guiding it where I want it to go. Right, so first one's done. I don't know if it showed up on the video, but when the resin sort of sits in its own little space, and then once you show it where it can go, it goes, oh, okay, I'll fill that bit in. If that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. I'm a bit... Now I'm worried about how long the others are going to take, because they're more intricate, but we started it, so let's carry on. Let's do our thing. Let's see how we go. I'm gonna try with a pipette. Okay, I think that one's done. Pipette for the win. Definitely using the pipette on the rest of them now. That went a lot quicker with the pipette. Right, next one. Do straight up pouring at the beginning and then going with the pipette for the detail. Right, I think this one's done. Least favourite one so far, these little bits in the middle, as you just saw, complete mess. And also, it's not flowing in from the outsides at all. These other ones have once I've started them off. But alas, we will keep going. Okay, so all done. Nearly run out of working time with the resin. It's getting very thick on this one, so that was a little bit, not difficult, just different to this one to move it around. I have that much resin left. It's not a lot. So that was a good guess on the amount. So I would say probably 60, 65 grams if you want to use absolutely everything in the cup. But like I said, working time was a bit, you can see it there with the resin, how it's getting thick already. So I'm going to let these completely cure and then we'll come back and then we'll pour our background on. Like I said, I think I'm going to go for a whitish background, maybe like a white pearl or something like that. Or maybe just a complete classic solid white. I'll see how I feel. Right, I'll see you when they're cured. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since we poured the gold. This is all very set now, which is great. So I've got some resin mixed up. Now, my plan. White resin pigment paste and white glitter. You see that? There you go. Just to give a bit more interest on the back bits, the glitter should fall to the bottom, which will then become the front. So, toothpick. I'm going to go quite heavy with the pigment paste. Don't normally need a lot of this at all. And I am using a different resin for the backing here. I'm using Decor Rom. Yeah, I was just checking that's how you say it, Decor Rom resin. This is a thicker resin than the one I used before to pour this. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but we'll find out if we're going to have any strange effects of mixing two different resins together. Okay, that's mixed in. Pop my lid back on that. Okay, and then my glitter. Be quite heavy-handed with the glitter. There we go. That mixed in. Make sure I'm scraping the sides and the bottom as well. So let's see what that does. Ooh. There we go, you can see the glitter effect. It's more off of camera. Actually, let's just dump all of this in. Should I go all of it? Maybe half of that. Half of that. There we go, that was about half. Just want to make sure that I'm getting that glitter coming through. Okay. Let's just go ahead and pour. Okay, so the moulds aren't, yeah, they're not filled up completely, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Break that off there. I'll make sure it's going all the way around the hook. The rest look all right. Let's give them a quick little torch for bubbles. There we go. I'll leave those for a couple more days. I want to make sure they're really nice and set before I demold them. And then I'll be back with you and we can see what they look like together. Right, everything is super hard and nice. Let's just jump in. Should I turn them over first? I feel like that would be too much for a reveal. Ooh. Yeah, too much. Okay, let's just start peeling. Peeling? Demolding. Is that a better word? Demolding. Super clean, look at that. Perfection. These are coming out really easy as well. Loving these moulds. Was time consuming to get the gold in, but hopefully worth it. We shall find out in mere moments. These are all really clean. Loving this. Yes, all clean. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go one at a time. Yeah, one at a time, and then we'll look at each one. Don't know if you can see there's some sparkle on the back of each one from the white, so that's nice. We'll get some sparkle on the back as well. Oh my god, it is so cool. I don't think this is going to pick up on camera annoyingly. Is it? The like slight sparkle in the gold and the slight sparkle in the white. It's so cool. I love this so much. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, next one. Super cool. Happy, happy, happy. Love it. I think this one's my favourite out of the bottom three. Love all of them, but I think that's my fave. Ooh, that one's really pretty. What's that? That is a speck of gold glitter. Must have been in the mica powder. Not bothered though. That's lush. Oh, that one's cute. I like that one. Whereas I was putting the gold in as well, I was trying to envision what the pattern would look like at the end. That's really cool. Oh, cute. Love the little gold stars, like they've fallen off the tree. Cute. What one's your favourite? Let me know in the comments below. Definitely going to be doing these again, different colour combos. 100%. I love them. What one's my favourite? I think it's this one. I just really like this pattern in the middle. I think that's really cool. Love all of them though. I think that's definitely my fave. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.